All right, we're streaming. All right, I'm going to start a timer. In a minute, we're going to start this farm where I've had some pretty good luck. I got like doing the whole farm. I got like 4 purples, all in the last one. It was really weird. Nothing, 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 nothing. Then a bunch of this. It's luck. So I might get none, or I might get a lot, or I might get an average amount. I don't know yet. Let's fix the stream. There we go. Um, I'm gonna bring Devin in with me so he can also get loot. This was with 2 people, so he was door sitting. Devin is level 50, but he isn't built up very much, so he's weaker. He's also just not built for fire farms, so he's probably gonna be knocked out really quickly. Excuse me. That's fine. I'm just gonna leave him knocked out. Let me switch over to him for just a second. Wait, nope. Where is he? Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna make sure he has stealth on. I'll turn his toggles on, but it kind of doesn't matter. They'll still drop him if I don't. I can't play both of them effectively. So I'll go ahead and turn his toggles on, but I'm not going to turn them back on. I'm also going to throw up his barrier right before he goes in, because a lot of times he just pulls aggro when he first goes in. So let's, and then he'll be fine sometimes if he doesn't. So let's do asteroid. 10-minute asteroid fire farm active. I think that's what I did. And now this is going to be 5 asteroids. I think the idea is each one is expected to take about 10 minutes. So, but we're going to do it faster than that. I'm going to turn on the timer when I start, and we'll see how fast I can do this. Let's do that. Okay. Invite Devin. Switch and take the invite. Okay. And then he's got to accept the adventure. Okay. And I think we're already set for 1-8. I'm only doing this at 1-8 because apparently there's like you can clear it. You can clear it really fast. I can do 4-8, but 1-8 I can clear faster. That's the point. Just to get more mobs. Apparently the drop rate for purples is better when you clear more mobs as opposed to fewer mobs but stronger. So, and that seems to be playing out from my experience so far. So, all right, so we're gonna go in. I'm gonna get both guys in, and then we'll start the timer. Get Devin in. Okay, starting the timer. All right, let's get going. I forgot to turn his thing on. Devin will probably drop. That's okay. I want to aggro a bunch of crap. I'm going to use lore pets. I'm going to do everything. Any mistakes I make are going to be bared to the world. Do something dumb. I have about, I think all my healing inspirations get turned into defense boost, and all my endurance and certain other things get turned into damage, because the defense boost actually helped me to just take on a whole bunch more mobs. My weakest thing when building this character was defense. You can get you can cap out fire pretty easily, but defense is trickier, so I'll take whatever defense I could get. It helps me to get more mobs. And the other trick is just try to aggro everything. I don't want to have to hunt stuff down. Devin is still alive. I think I managed to pull aggro off of him. Stealth helps too. These guys are not very perceptive. So they have to get kind of like maybe right on top of him to see him. If he's got his stealth on. We're at 2 minutes. I gotta hurry. Only got 2 minutes left to clear it out to stay on schedule. Alright, see these wanderers? They piss me off. Let's try to taunt them. Yeah, so the macro should turn all these into damage and defense. I usually have more damage than I need, so why not grab some defense too, just to have a nice safe margin. I just leveled. There's a version of this, it's an AFK farm, which is kind of cool if I don't want to sit here doing a bunch of crap, and where you just patiently wait and it'll get cleared out. You just get it started. We're 3.5 minutes, we're almost done. Are we done? I think we're done. And we are almost 4 minutes. Let's go. I gotta get Devin out. Take the next farm. I'm not gonna check inventory. I'm sure it's fine right now, but I'll check it maybe after this next mission. Let's go in. And then Devin. I'll go ahead and activate barrier and extra hit points on him real quick. Go in. Okay. We are at 4.5 minutes. They're going after Devin. He's gonna die. Oh no, they're going after there's one guy going after Devin. That's okay. Damn it, I'm trying to aim this way. I'm going after my pet, I think. Yeah. Who is invulnerable, but he still pulls aggro. We're behind right now, I think. Gotta pick up the pace. It's actually kind of annoying when they aggro on the pet because they're not getting as much damage. I just immediately click on all the little ones. All the level 1 inspirations, I just immediately click on them and get them out of the inventory so I can get more. Because those are just, they take up space and aren't as strong. Even though they do stack pretty well. So go ahead and click them. Come on, click. I didn't mean to do that. I don't need to heal. Got some wanderers that are pissing me off a little bit right now. That guy ran up, so I was trying to aggro his buddies. Oh well. That's annoying too. I don't know, I know people that farm and they don't use inspirations. Like, I think that's crazy. They boost you quite a bit. Like, why would you not do that? I don't know. I guess, I don't know. Guys, get back over here, please. Those guys are frozen. They'll come out of it in a second. And just a reminder that these are only level, they're only +1. I usually do +4. I usually do max. Are we done? This was a slow level. Okay, we're done. We're at 8.5 minutes. There's a little bit of time in between, so I'm kind of cutting myself some slack on that. That we lose a little bit of time switching. And I'll do a quick check. Inventory on both guys. See salvage recipes. Recipes is not going to fill up. I don't think I'm going to check that. I've emptied it out. Salvage is fine. I'm sure it's fine on this guy too. 36, so we're fine. Start the next level. Devon. Activate barrier. Activate extra hit points. So I used 4 and 6 are area electrical towers. I forget what they're called, but I just know that 5 is a bit longer range. So if I see something further off, I'll try to save 5 for those to pull them in. And then of course I've got taunt. I can go to these guys and taunt them. I'll throw 5 at them. Far. These guys I can get with 4, 5. We're at 10.5 minutes. We're in the middle. We're almost halfway done. We're doing pretty good. We're all right. Let's get my lower pets back. And these are cone. 5 is a targeted area. Let's get this into a damage. These big ones don't convert. Let's turn that to more damage. I don't have an automatic convert for the big ones because it doesn't happen enough. Usually. Oh, Devin's dead. We'll send him to the hospital after we're done. There is a 10-minute time limit on this. I ran into it before when I left for a brief time. I left to go handle inventory after I had already started the adventure. And then that caused it to run out of time because I spent some time clearing inventory. Get in here, but okay. using these defense inspirations, I feel like damn it, it got mistargeted. What the hell? Let's see if that'll come back to us. Just needed to get aggroed. I don't like people wandering off in the distance and not taking any damage. Pisses me off. That's not who I was trying to target. Throw a taunt their way. Keep stacking these bitches. By bitches, I mean inspirations. Alright, we're getting... How's the battlefield looking? Pretty good. Whenever you let your inspirations fill up, you're wasting inspirations. That's the way I see it. What is this decoy? Oh. Really? Alright, is that everyone? That's everyone. Devin's knocked out. Not gonna exit yet. Let's have Devin go to the hospital. If he doesn't go to the hospital from inside, if I actually leave and then go to the hospital, he ends up on the other side of the zone and that slows it down. So gotta be careful of that. Okay. Let's get Devin down from the hospital. Turn on stealth. I'm not gonna turn his other stuff on, I don't care. I'll turn on barrier. And then he'll go in. Alright. We're at 14 minutes, and I think we're starting. Is this the third or the fourth one? I've actually kind of lost track. I also forgot to check salvage. Let me just look real quick. We're okay. You don't want to miss out on rare salvage. Nothing else really, I don't give a crap about anything else. But I don't want to miss out on rare salvage. Because that's $500,000 a pop. That'd be nice not to miss that. I also I just really want to, I don't care as much about keeping purples going unless I'm just really surrounded by mobs. But I do want to keep reds going. So like, I want to have some red up here just to make sure I'm doing more damage. So we have to save that ball lightning. That's the one that you throw it and then it explodes out. The others are cones. I think this is a cone. Oh no, that's targeted AoE, but it's shorter range. The third one, the 6 is a cone. Okay. Sorry, I don't remember the names. I don't keep up with that. Once you've been playing the character for a while, you forget. Let's turn these into damage. Maybe I should just go ahead and make that part of the macro. I have certain, I do have certain things turned off for inspirations, for drops, because they just clutter and I don't get 3 of them and I don't want them. I don't get 3 of them very quickly. And so they end up just cluttering up and I have to delete them or use them. So like, Awaken is turned off. I think Orange is turned off. When you see a nice cluster of them together like that, it's a great chance to do some damage and also pull them in. And he moved right as I was... That's annoying. Oh no, I turned it. That's okay. That's not that necessary. Accidentally turned it off. Okay, those guys are pissing me off. Devin is still alive. So one thing too I try to keep in mind, whenever I move and I'm not in the same spot, I think burn is location based. So renew burn or quickly when you've moved to make sure they keep taking that sweet AoE damage. Guys, come on. They're spread out. This is a bad run. I did not do a good job of gathering them. We're almost at 20 minutes. If we are only on the third one, then that's really bad. I just renewed burn. This might be the last of them though. Is that the last of them? I think so. All right. Devin survived that one. We're almost to 20 minutes. Oh, I'm hurting. Let's pop some stuff. When you this is my signal. If that clicks on, that means I'm dropping in damage by a noticeable amount. I don't have to look up here. That's my self-res. It's saying, hey, do you want to use your extra heal real quick? Because you're hurt. Excuse me. Devin's down. You can leave him down. He's gonna keep getting loot, so that's okay. It's not a big deal. I'll take him to the hospital later. It's no rush. Just gotta make sure I do it from inside. Don't get out and forget to do it, because that sucks. Getting the lore pet back. We are at 21 minutes. I hope this is the last level. If not, I'm behind. I'm kind of behind anyway. Well, not really, not too bad. If this is the last level. I think it is. I kind of lost track. There's 5 levels. Can I hit those? No, not quite. Damn it, I misfired it. I'm not doing good on inspirations. I gotta use these things. Yeah, I think I am gonna fix my macros to just go ahead and convert a couple of these large ones there. pretty common. Like respite and endurance are pretty common. I'm gonna just combine those. Okay, this is annoying. We got stragglers. Those guys are looking at me, but they're not coming at me yet. That's annoying. Are we done? Are we just about done? Did I miss anything? I think we're done. I'm not clicking yet. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have paused it yet. I gotta make sure this is the last one. Right now, here, I'm unpausing it. Devin. Go to the hospital. We're at 24 minutes. Yes, we're done. Okay, so 24 minutes. According to my stopwatch. I made a little over. I paused it for just a moment, like 10 seconds. But Devin is in the hospital, right? Yes. Okay. Now let's check our loot. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I think I know where I was, though. I know where I was. So because I did a test. Let me open that up. I was going to see where my loot was. For recipes, I don't remember seeing any, honestly. Oh, God. None on Devin. No purples on Devin. He's got some other ones, but I didn't see any recipes, any purples. We didn't get any purple recipes this time. There's not very much of a purple rain, but we got done in 24 minutes, so that's cool. And then I can check loot. I can tell you the loot's going to be about 10 million for each one, so about 20 million total, especially by the time we sell recipes. So I'll go ahead and do that. Let's see. Where's the note? Where's that note that I made? Maybe it's in my recents. Open. Hold on a second. Oh, here's recents. Farm test. Okay. So looking at we were at like 7. Let's sell stuff real quick. Everything was cleared out. So this is all from the farm. The IO recipes are pretty good loot. Like, they're expensive. And the orange and yellows, it's kind of random, but some of them are like millions and some are nothing. So I'm not counting those. I'm not going to work because it's just more tedious. Oh, those are worth like 500,000 each. So that's good. We got those. And then let's get Devin. You won't see Devin in the screen, but you'll hear me selling stuff. Let's see. Hello, testing. Okay. He's got IOs. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me sell the enhancement first. Those aren't as much money, but a little pocket cash. They're not very much. But the IOs are good money. Essence of Curel is more of the same thing. He's got a lot of IOs. It's just kind of random. You never know. Okay, and then so that he's done. Now, Devin's loot, he's at 86.5 million about. So he was at, yeah, that's not right. I didn't save him from the last time I farmed him actually. 86.5. Oh wait, no I did. 76.9. Yeah, so it's right about 10 million. And then what salvage? Let's see. He got a couple rares too, so that's like another million right there. So if you count salvage, it ends up being a little more than 10 million each. So not bad. I have stuff to do now. I just wanted to test out this farm. Whoops, I'm moving, Devin. So thanks for joining me. I hope that was inspirational. I'm sorry we didn't get purples. It's called Purple Rain. Yesterday I got 4 in one farm, 2 in another farm, and that was all in the span of like, about an hour worth of farming. I ended up getting like 6 purples. This one, not quite so great, but we did finish in 24 minutes. That's good. Like less than 5 minutes per farm, even counting like a little pause in between to start the next farm and all that stuff. So pretty good. And I will see you next time. In the meantime, make sure you're there subscribed here on YouTube, and also subscribe to or follow coffee_butter1 on X. And I will see you next time.